Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Age. As we progress on to the next quest, which is a love affair between what's his name again? Joanne and his priest friend. We just completed last time the quest to go inside the caves, kill some spiders, for senior enchanter Lorraine. So let's continue.
You're back! Are the spiders gone? Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here. Exactly. I'll be here, keeping the crawlies away.
Oh, I'll be cashing in. If the guy gives me the flame rods without any trouble, then I might not need it, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Let's go talk to the dude.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Need a rod of
Rods of
fire.
fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
Let's go. Enjoying a good cup of tea.
Here is the
Burning
form,
things.
request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
Well, I'll be
Thank
back
you.
shortly then. Funny that, because I just got a favour off a senior enchanter. Happy days. So I'm cashing in on that favour
good to see
rather
you again.
quickly. You owe me a favour.
A rod of fire? Oh, sure, I could sign that. What would it hurt? Right. There you go. How's that?
I love how she just doesn't question that he's trying to sign out this magical artifact, and she's like, yeah, just carry on.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
Only if she knew. That was actually rather easy.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
That was way too easy. So, if you want to get anything in the Dragon Age universe as a mage, just help out a senior enchanter. And they'll just give you something, no question asked. I got a question over there, actually, before I talk to him. Who's this?
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Dude, we have the same getup.
I'm glad you met him.
Let's be respectful.
He's a most honorable man. Certainly. What is on your mind? And how
Yeah,
does
you
he
mean
know
tranquil?
this?
What's that about?
I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become first enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Yeah, but why though?
Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowan has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
Should I just tell him?
Oh,
Why not?
interesting. What more do you know? Your loyalty to the Circle is obvious. Tell me what you know, and your candor will not be forgotten. Yes, she must be helping him. She would know more about the repository than he would. Do you know anything else? I suspected Lily would tell him of the impending rite if she found out, but I never expected they would have the gall to break into the repository. Reporting him to Gregor and the Templars will accomplish nothing beyond what's already planned. If the Circle must punish one of its own, I will see the Chantry done the same courtesy. Lily will not walk free while my apprentice suffers.
I think I've just fucked up here.
And Chantry and Templars are models of magnanimity. They would make us all tranquil if they could, and call it a kindness. They fancy themselves our guardians, sitting smugly on their righteousness. The Chantry must be reminded that not all of them are blameless. If we mention her involvement, the Chantry will say that she was framed. No, she must be caught in the act.
Yeah, it just sounds like he's using Lily to get back at the Chantry. Sounds like he doesn't have much of a, positive opinion on the Chantry.
If you want to survive, you must learn the rules and realize that sometimes sacrifices are necessary. Jowan will become tranquil, but Lily must also face the consequences of her actions. How did you learn of their plan? Do they trust you?
Yeah, this has gone a bit south, so...
You
I'll
felt
betray them.
comfortable enough to bring this to me. Do not shy from your duty now.
Yeah, what's in it for
No
me?
charge from me is beyond your duty to this Circle, mage. You must obey this order.
Yeah, it's not really
You
comfortable
felt
doing this.
comfortable enough to bring this to me. Do not shy from your duty now. Go. Convince them you will risk all for their cause. I will be outside the repository with a contingent of Templars. Let them see the mischief into which their initiate led our student. Perform well, and your dedication will be rewarded.
Well, I guess I fucked up. And I've betrayed 2 people. Hi
I
guys.
hate waiting. It makes me nervous. Really? What?
Probably should tell him.
A rumor is spreading that I've dabbled in blood magic. That's why they won't let me take the harrowing. Of course not. I'd never used blood magic. I've been sneaking around to meet Lily in secret. Maybe others have seen me and assumed I must be doing something forbidden. I suppose we are, but they think it's blood magic, and it isn't.
Yeah, why don't you just tell the
I've
truth?
thought about it, but it will only make things worse. Lily will be punished. I can't do that to her. Maybe if it were just Irving, he'd spare me. But he has to keep the
Oh, he
peace
would.
between the Circle and the Chantry. If he stirs up too much trouble, they might replace him. They could wipe out the entire Circle if they wanted. The Chantry abhors blood magic. That's why they're willing to pay attention to this stupid rumor. She was saying the chant of light in the chapel one night while I was walking past. I've heard
got
that
a
chant
point.
many times, but I never realized how beautiful the words were until then. I'll never forget that night.
Stop it, you're making me ill.
No, and I don't care. Why?
I don't know where my family is either. I just thought I'd bring it up in conversation, so I cry about it.
I came here a year or so before you did. I must have been 5 or 6 years old. Mother stopped talking to me after I showed signs of magical ability. She wouldn't even look at me. She'd mutter under her breath that I was a demon child and an abomination in the
Make a
Maker's
conversation
sight.
about me. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mother could be cruel, especially if you got on her bad side, which was easy to do. She'd fight with my father, saying that she didn't want that thing, meaning me, in her house. Guess that's what drove him to leave me at the
Oh,
village
wow.
chantry. I suppose it's just as well. It's the past.
Yeah, I get why you want to forget something like that.
Are you ready to go? That was quick.
Yeah, there are fire.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
We'll just ignore the conversation I had with the first enchanter. That never happened. I do kind of feel bad about that. I didn't think you could actually tell them. So where am I going now? Right, tower basement. Yeah, I didn't actually realize you could tell the first enchanter. And then get stuck into like a conversation with him. Don't know how this is going to impact the story at all. Maybe I just made the wrong choice here. Or, don't know, maybe he's actually a blood mage. I might be doing the right thing. Either way, we're locked into this now, so let's see what happens.
The chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
Just looks like any
The
door.
doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The chantry provides the password which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. The ward
Yeah,
only
can't Joanne help
responds
you?
to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing.
Ah,
First the
Yeah, go do it.
password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
and we're in.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
Perhaps later.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. You mean through
There's
that
gotta be
door?
another entrance.
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Don't really have a choice, do
No.
we?
I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Let's hurry, we've wasted
Oh,
enough
good.
time.
Yeah, so I'm still a bit bummed about that. By the time we get there, we're probably going to be caught by
I'm not giving up.
First
We've come
Enchanter.
too far.
and the Templars. 'Cause it does sound like he just wants to use Lily as a kind of like a getting back at the Chantry. Which I think is a bit dickish.
That didn't look human.
Oh,
Oh, look! Right. Yes, and I'm off.
follows you.
Watch my back, please!
And I'm off.
Nice.
Ha! Let's wipe them out quickly. Yes.
We must defeat them.
Yes. All right.
Simple.
And I'm off. Going. All right. No,
The Maker is with us!
I just noticed they don't have weapons. Probably would help if I gave them some weapons, wouldn't it? You can have a mace. Small shield. Well, they're probably gonna die soon anyway, so it doesn't matter, but I'd feel better if they had something. Can I give it that, I wonder? Requires 20 strength. Fair enough. Give that to Liliana when we meet her. Loot! William Dust. I don't craft a lot in this game, I really should try. Apprentice Carl.
not bad.
If it's a fight, Ron!
And I'm off.
So these are basically just armored suits that are alive. She's been enchanted to come alive if someone comes down here. And we're leveled up. Improve cohesion. We get Flame Blast. Let's equip it. Yeah, it's already been equipped. Sick. The other two don't matter too much, so I don't think I could be spending a lot of them.
I thought I saw something.
Alright.
Let's go!
Yes. And I'm off. All right. Going.
I'm not afraid of you!
Out of here. These things are not of the Maker.
And I'm off. And I'm off.
Nice. There we go.
Resisting
One more.
violence!
It's fun. Those things are loud, man. I think I should turn them down a bit. With the sound effects of the Deep Stalkers. Hopefully that's a bit better. Storage cabinet. Good stuff, good stuff.
Now let's see, which one first?
Yes.
I can't keep this up!
And I'm off. Yes. And I'm off. Going. All right. Going. Yes. And I'm off. All right. Going. All right.
What's in here, I wonder? Friend's Amulet. Pretty good. Take that. And spell resistance. Spirit resistance. Belt, I'll just take it. That was really cool.
Maker's breath!
All right. And I'm off. All right. Yes.
That was quite nice. See, this is why I'm gonna enjoy playing as a mage, because like, you can do, you can combine attacks, and sometimes you do feel quite badass, because like you combine two attacks, like fire, like in a fire attack, or with a paralyzation attack.
Now let's see, which one first?
It's quite sick. Let's quickly put this down. Don't like that captain.
Yes.
Looking for trouble, are we?
All right.
You started this!
And I'm off. All right. And I'm off. Yes.
I'm gonna die,
Going. Yes. Yes. Going. All right. Yes. Going.
And he knows you. I'm dead. What?
And I'm off.
I'm alive. Yeah, again. Oh, now I'm dead.
The Maker has
Nope.
blessed us!
Still alive. I need to accept, so I just nearly
Yes.
died. And that would have been bad.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Well, that's why we're here, Lilith. Don't think your name is Lilith, is it? Oh, better stuff. Nice. And it looks weird as fuck. It's just a stick with like a point in at the end of it. Upstairs,
Wow,
yeah,
that old
talk to
wall's
these.
about to... I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
Probably
There's
the
something
doggo.
odd about that statue.
I don't like it. It's creepy.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The
Who's that?
Archons were the Lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Deventer
Well,
statue.
that's like a big fuck you.
Don't listen to it. The Deventer lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
The woman just said her lord just trapped her in stone. I don't think she's very happy with the Devinter right now, are they?
It must have been here
Yeah.
for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it. Her.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again. No help can be given me, for this is my doom and my destiny.
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
Yeah, shut up, Joanne.
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Fuck, bitch. Still look at the
Use this
artifact.
with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
But I thought magic didn't work here. Or was it just outside the repository? I don't know.
Worked.
It could just be outside the repository door. You can't use magic.
We must find
For some
Jowan's
reason here you
phylactery.
can.
Quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Is that guy gonna come to life as well? Yep.
I'm not afraid of you! You can't stop me!
I feel like a bit of friendly fire.
And I'm off. Going.
Get away!
All right. Yes, going.
If you insist!
All right. And I'm off.
Nice. Kinda like his helmet.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I do
Oh,
not
yes,
want to
let's keep
stay
going.
here a moment longer.
I can't wait to get out of this dank basement and smell the free air.
I think I should have told him. But he looked kind of too into that blood right there. I think he's a blood mage. Calling it right now.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving. An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not his fault. This was my idea.
He is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for his actions.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Oh, that ain't good.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
She's very quick.
Are you
too.
all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
He was acting a bit suspicious.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Yeah, you
My
can't afford to
commander,
town there, buddy.
I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository? Very
no.
well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this
Got a
circle.
staff for my back, but okay.
What are we to do with you?
Yeah,
As
don't
I
use the blood
said,
mage.
he was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation. The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
I had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the blood mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
He has served the Circle well. He would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I object. You say he operated under your instructions, Irving, but I do not trust him. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
This mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why? Do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it. Yes, be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
But It's kind of changing one prison for another, because you can't leave the Grey Wardens, and you can't leave the Circle. But I suppose you're outside, so I guess that makes it up for it.
You
Yes,
will
I am,
carve
nothing
out
else.
your own place in this world. Come. Your new life awaits.
How exciting.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to
Yeah, do be
meet you.
respectful.
The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True.
Yeah, he's not taking it very seriously though, is he?
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits.
The audio's gone a bit weird right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but Duncan's gone very far away. That was a bit weird. Alright, alright. Now we're at Osaga. The tower. Let's explore around a bit, because I never really explore around this area. Nice.
Make her watch over you, my lord.
Yeah, but as I was saying earlier about like trading the circle in for like the Grey Wardens, it seems like you are trading like one prison for another. Because obviously, you join the Order of the Grey Wardens, you die at a young age, and you're always tainted by the blood. So, is that better than living comfortably in a tower, where you could be becoming like a respected advisor or learn your powers in a easy environment? Who knows? I mean, I can't imagine either one, to be honest. Also, it's kind of weird how like accepting Kaelin is towards the mages. I know, like, you know, everyone sees the mages as like monsters or enemies, but I don't know. He's the king of Ferelden, I suppose. There was someone advising him, telling him like that mages, you should be wary of mages, or like someone from the Chantry should be telling him something like that. Stream keeps cutting in and out.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Hey!
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Good luck to you, then.
I'm fine, thanks. Cheers, brother. Right, so where's the shop? We need to sell some stuff.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Let me know what you'd like.
So, mace, magic. You get quite a bit of stuff, I gotta say. I feel like I have more money as a human mage than I do as a human noble.
Oh, too bad.
Dareth. Won't talk to you yet.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Kill the dog. No. Not killing the dog.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre. Good.
Yeah,
in the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
We who betrayed your prophet.
Ah, poor doggo.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scout.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Amen. It's a bit weird that no one's actually considering the Grey ones might be right, because I don't know if it's a normal thing that Darkspawn do come out.
My faith sustains me. I shall not
seems to be happening more often.
men should they set themselves against me.
Like, if it's enough to have an army out here, then obviously something's going on.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
What do you mean?
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things.
Soldiers of Ferelden.
What do we have
That's a
here?
win.
I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Yeah, I know all about that one.
You know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of a ship. The King must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. You find his enthusiasm easy. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example? Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
So Darkspawn just
Sadly,
means
no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the souls of men. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted in. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to
Yes,
bond though.
occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Let us consider the evil before. In their the mages of the ancient Tevinter Imperium.
Alright, let's
Well,
talk to
you're not what I thought you'd be.
Davos.
The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. Happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Alright, so I need to find the other guy. The warrior, I don't quite know where he is. Might be up here. Ah, there he is.
In the
Straight
name
away.
of Andraste,
See?
I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. You have the bearing of a man who knows how to fight. If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
You can see him a mage, right?
I had heard mages join, but, well, I had not, that is...
You alright?
I apologize. I have always found magic unnerving. I should be pleased that in this case it will be on our side. I suppose since you're finally here back to Duncan, I shall see you there.
That's kind of cool, actually. Like, you can see, like, the effect magic has on other people. Oh, this guy, yeah, I remember you.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Yeah,
Oh. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I'm a deserter.
Yeah, we were in there
or
first.
so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water. You're a funny one. They won't listen to you no matter what you think. Not that I wouldn't mind you trying. You're a good sort. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe. I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. Anyway, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
What a nice guy.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss a meal. Just my
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Should I be a dick?
Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here.
Oh.
I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water.
Yeah, wouldn't they just find the key?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Nice. That's disgusting.
Yeah, well... Do you want the key or not?
Yeah, sure.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Cool. I don't think I've ever done that before. I think I've just blindly given him food and...
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Alright, nice. Yeah, but I've never given him the... Like, I never asked what's in it for me. I've always just given the food and then just carried on my day, like... That's kind of cool, though. He gives you a key for food. Alright, I just need to find Alistair. I need to find that chest, which is up by here. Hey, what's up, bro?
Welcome, young man.
Do I need to get rid of you?
Goodbye.
Should go.
That course of action is inadvisable. That course of action is inadvisable. That course of... Welcome, young man. And you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's force here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not rely on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Goodbye.
Right, so
Hail
do I
to
need to
you.
come back later? Do I have something in my quest notes that will tell me how to do this? Ah, okay. So I have to come back later. Alright, fair enough.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You're a very strange man.
It's like
I know
a
exactly what you
party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right,
Yeah, it'd be nice.
that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage.
What's that about?
The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Yeah,
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Great. Got quite a bit done there, so I think that's a good place to leave it off. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching me, and if you're enjoying it, sub and like the channel. See you in the next one.